So what's going on, guys? Today you join me on my way to the Mach Loop. This is Mach Loop Monday, and yeah, just on a complete whim I decided to go to the Mach Loop. So join me today as we ride to the Mach Loop. ETA is 8:48 in the morning, so a little bit before our the 9 o'clock, which usually is when they would kind of be expected to start flying a little bit more. I know Wake and Heath are notorious for being up and out at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, it's just a matter of seeing what happens there. But yeah, honestly, really looking forward to today. It looks like the weather is going to be a little bit cloudy from what I'm looking at right now. From the forecast, it looked like it was going to be an alright day, so that's why I've decided to take the punt and get up to the Mach Loop. But it's only an hour and 20 from where I am, and when I put it in on the maps it was about an hour and 50 from my house. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go see what it's like, see how it is to do it in the day. And I do have another trip planned to the loop in the coming weeks in July, so I'm really excited about that. That is actually the entire week in the loop, and I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, today's just a bit of a tester, and trying to get a bit of a taste to see what it's like and stuff like that. But honestly, really looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are, and yeah, we'll obviously see you when we get to nearer the Mach Loop. And so we've just come through Bala. We are about half an hour away. Got stuck behind some very slow traffic, which has put a little bit of a halt on progress, but some roadworks and stuff as well. I'm hoping it clears up a little bit, but it seems to actually now be trying to rain a little bit, so yeah, we'll see what the day holds. But I'm looking forward to it, and these roads now, from now on, are fantastic to ride, so it's just great to get out on the bike again. But who knows. But we are 20 minutes from the Mach Loop. Brakes. Yeah, the brakes are definitely starting to bite in properly now. What a beautiful place. What a beautiful place this is. Yeah, stunning little village. Once we get to the Mach Loop, we're going up the mountain as well, which will be fun. Oh, there's the hawk! And another one! One's gone one way and one's gone the other way. Oh, there's the hawk! And another one! Missed their first passes, but nice. Yeah, let's go, dude. Sorry, that was probably way too loud. I'm just really excited right now. That's awesome. That is awesome. Just really hope the weather stays off today and we're able to see more and more of that. Next time I come, I'll be coming in the evening, setting up camp, and then I'll be up the mountain as early as I possibly can be. Today was a bit of a whim decision. Got up at 6 o'clock this morning, managed to get out the house by 7:15, and we're now 8:30 and they are already flying. Good sign, good sign. Buzzard, that was low, wasn't it? And this is where the Cross Foxes pub is, right on the corner. Tire's still showing low, which is whatever. There we have Cad East and Cad West. Busy. It is very, very busy. I'm gonna do. No, can I get it there? I'll put it here. So as you guys can see, we're in the office, and that's because I didn't vlog a single bit of this day that we were at the Mach Loop, because I forgot the cable that connects the phone to the microphone and all that sorts of good stuff. So I didn't end up vlogging. It was far too windy to do it on the phone, unfortunately. So here we are. But honestly, we had some passes come through. I've got photos and video to share with you guys of the passes. And obviously, there's not that many passes, that many photos in this particular video, but that's just how it goes on the Mach Loop sometimes. But hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. Let's jump right into that and show you the photos and video that I did manage to capture of the few passes that we did get on the day. So you join me now at gone 5 o'clock. It's now 6:30 and not much came through today. It's been pretty quiet, but overall got to test out the new lens with the camera on proper aviation, fast jets, and I'll be honest, I am very, very impressed with how quickly it locked onto the Texans, with how quickly it locked onto the Hawks and the Phenom that we did actually see. Unfortunately we did get an A400 and a few other passes, but they all went through bulk and then turned right and went down over Bala rather than coming through Cab West and Cad East. So yeah, I'm now headed home from the Mach Loop, and I'll be honest, that was a really, really great day, even though we didn't see that much at the loop itself. I met Gary Gough, who is another aviation and just photographer in general. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description because he does YouTube, and his work is absolutely phenomenal, so go and check him out if you haven't already. And honestly, his guides on the Mach Loop and all the rest of it are what inspired me to first go there, to be completely honest. If it wasn't for Gary, I wouldn't have even thought about going to the Mach Loop, probably, because his videos are one of the first ones that I saw, which described how to get to certain locations, a bit of a guide to the Mach Loop kind of videos, and some of his fine art photography work is absolutely amazing too. And I've yet to try any of that sort of stuff out myself, but honestly, yeah, Gary's your guy when it comes to that. Honestly, it's amazing what some of the work that he does. But yeah, I'll let his videos speak for themselves, and if you guys already follow him, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, today has been a really good day. We had a Phenom, we had Texans come through, and we had Hawks come through. Obviously I saw the two Hawks when I was on the way there, which was a little disappointing that I've missed them. Apparently they had gone through at some point prior to me getting there, or prior to me seeing them as well. They've been through the loop already, or one of them had at least. We don't know exactly how many, and we didn't even have that much, so I just think it's been one of those days where there's been not a lot of traffic in the loop in terms of passes through Cad East and West, but you know, like, had we had the passes through from, you know, bulk and all that, the ones that came through bulk and then disappeared, if they'd have come through, we would have easily had double figures of passes. That's where it gets a little frustrating for me, because it's like, well, really, if they're doing the loop, they should do the whole loop, but I think some of them are just doing part of the loop, and yeah, just looking forward to seeing the actual results from today's trip, considering, you know, we didn't really have the best luck when it came to number of passes and all that sort of stuff. It seemed from, you know, some of the other people that were there, I was talking to a guy who was like, I'm really disappointed that we've only gotten so many passes, and I'm like, well, I'm just glad to get something, because I went in expecting very little, to be completely honest. With the experience a couple of my mates have had in the Lake District recently, it's been very, very quiet, so I wasn't sure what to expect. I was hoping, obviously the hope is that you're going to see the Americans, the F-15s, the F-35s, maybe the F-35s from Marham, the British ones, the F-35Bs, and maybe the Typhoons from Losie or Coningsby. You know, some of the faster jets, maybe even the Hawker Hunter or the Strike Masters, depending on what they're doing, and maybe even the British Eurosystem Hawk that is based at Blackpool, because that's been through a few times as well. But in all honesty, I think for the most part, going into it with no expectation and just enjoying the day for what it is, sitting there munching Pringles and having a sandwich and just a picnic was good enough for me. And you know, the fact I got some jet pictures and got some aircraft photos and was able to take in the scenery is all a bonus. So yeah, really have enjoyed the day. It's just time to get home now, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
So, as you can see, we're back in the office now. We are, after looking through the photos and, you know, getting back and looking through the photos and the video I managed to capture and all that sort of stuff, I can't wait to get back to the Mach Loop at the end of July, which is my next trip down there. It's probably going to be the last trip I've managed to make down there, to be honest, unfortunately, simply because of just timing and work and everything else. I'm not going to be able to get out and about to the Mach Loop much more, but after that trip, I should have at least a video from each day that I'm doing, hopefully, providing we do get the passes and the weather and whatever else to, you know, go and do that. But I want to explore the loop. I want to go to a number of different places, try and get a number of different shots, use different techniques and stuff like that to really mix up the variety of what I'm able to capture. But in all honesty, really looking forward to it. I can't wait to get back to the Mach Loop at the end of July, and I've got a photography hide booked for next week as well as you watching this video. There will be a photography hide that I'm going to at the end of this week. I'm doing it on the Saturday, and I'm traveling down on the Friday to go and do that. But honestly, really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to getting to the loop. And if you did enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making it and getting all the photos and everything like that, then don't forget to like, and subscribe. And if you do want to support me any further, there is a buy me a coffee link in the description, and all my social media links and everything are down there. So yeah, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.